For some reason, the first thing that came to mind was Saiki Kuso, because there was like a 3-chapter arc where the characters were stranded on an abandoned island.
Uh-huh.
Although technically the main character could have gotten out at any point. The next one that comes to mind is the first. There was the one. Remember the one you told me about? The one where they get stranded and they're like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
After the plane crash. Yeah, I don't remember the name for it.
That was Cage Eden or something.
Cage of Eden.
Cage of Eden.
I don't remember.
On that.
Yeah. Okay. There was another one, but I also don't remember the name of it. But basically, the story is very similar, but the main character was like someone who trained in like martial arts or something. I'm pretty sure. I could be completely misremembering, but basically, he gets stranded on a ship on an island, and it just has to deal with everyone on there. But the island is filled with only women. And eventually his sister comes, a bunch of other people get there, but his whole plan is to try to get off the island, but it's like covered and you can't get out. I don't remember the name though.
You get a half point for that.
Sure. It has to be. Oh wait, you also said student. That one doesn't count then.
No student. It's not a student.
Yeah, it's not a student. It's just, well, technically he is a student, but we never see him actually go to school. The story starts with him on the island, basically running away.
I said like students going from or back from, going to or from a trip, get stranded on blank.
Okay, back or from to a trip.
As in, like either they're going to a trip or they're coming back from the trip.
Okay. Alright, so we don't count that one. You still want 5, right?
Yeah.
And I have 2. Okay, so there's just one series. Yeah. The main character can instantly kill someone just by thinking about killing them. And basically the story surrounds him and his classmates on a field trip, and they're isekai'd into another world. That was an unnecessary statement. They were isekai'd, and in the isekai world a bunch of people got powers, but he didn't. And now his insta-kill powers, and he's just going through the world.
Okay.
I don't remember the name, so that's half a point.
Half a point. Anything else?
No, I can't really, because it's a bit too specific. It's like coming to or from a school, and then they're stranded on a trip. Because technically, you could go for things like quintuple quintuple. I don't know how to say the name. Because technically, in that manga, they were on a school trip on like a snowy mountain, and they got stranded in a small hut. But that's if you count that or not, because they are school students. They did technically get stranded, but that's not the whole premise. That's just like a few chapters where it happens.
That doesn't count.
Then Saikikuso doesn't count either. Like, if you're going for a whole premise around that, then I can't really think of any. There's like those two, and that's it. If you're talking about a story where
it's time.
Yeah. Okay.
Next premise.
All right.
Apocalypse.
All right.
And you have to watch a group, and you have to watch a certain group and how they survive.
Wait. Say that again.
Alright. There's an apocalypse.
Okay.
It can be anything, and you have to watch the group survive. And you have to watch a certain group survive.
Okay, apocalypse. Do sequels count? As separate works or the same?
It de- it really depends on the series itself.
Okay, so I'll just start with the first one, High School of the Dead.
Okay, that's alright. That counts easily.
I'm going with Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor. That's a manga. It has an I'm not sure if the original game has an anime, but I know it has a manga. It's originally a video game though. Does that count? It has a manga, but it's originally a video game.
Okay, what's the premise?
Oh, the premise is that our main character and two of his friends are in like an area where they're going off to meet the main character's cousin, right?
Yeah.
But his cousin sends him like a machine that lets him summon demons right before the apocalypse starts, where Tokyo is covered, where Tokyo is just sealed off from the rest of the world, and demons start attacking it.
Okay.
And that's the initial premise. And basically, the main character tries finding his cousin, figuring out what's going on, and all that.
I guess that counts. Yeah, I'll give you a point for that.
And it has a sequel, Devil Survivor 2, with a completely different cast of characters, but the same initial premise of a main character and his two friends in the apocalypse with a bunch of demons running around, and they're trying to deal with it. If you don't want to count sequels, I'm fine with it. It's not a direct
I'll give you
sequel.
half a point for it. I'll give you half a point.
It's not a direct sequel, but because it has different characters and like different things.
Does it happen around the same time frame?
No, I don't think so. Because the second game happens in like 2014, and the first game happens in like 2009.
Oh, okay. I'll count it. I'll count it.
Okay. There's another one, but I forgot the name. This one came to mind because the concept of this story was that the main character is right before the apocalypse starts, a witch or someone who can tell the future tells him, you have to survive, but after all this, you will go back in time and start over from the very beginning, or something along those lines. And the apocalypse starts with two of his friends with a bunch of giant statues attack, which are references to gods and Buddhist statues and things like that. One of his friends dies, and now they have to survive, and eventually the main character will go back in time and try to stop it all from happening.
Okay.
I do not remember the name.
Another half point.
Mostly because I don't keep up with that series, but I kind of like the initial premise. I thought it kind of went a bit downhill from there.
I've heard stories about that. Main character survives something and he goes back in time.
No, but like the premise of the story is that he's going through it right now, but eventually he will go back in time. We're seeing his first run through, and then maybe we'll see a second.
Ah.
Like I said, I don't keep up with the story, but we see his first run through. He meets a bunch of other characters that are going through things, you know.
Yeah.
And in this survival situation, does it have to be a post-apocalypse?
What do you mean?
Does an apocalypse have to happen, or is it just survival in general?
No, it has to be apocalypse. I said specifically apocalypse.
Does real account count? You know real account?
Real account. Never heard of it.
Okay, because basically, the main character and like a lot of other people are sent into the virtual world to complete tasks where they will, which if you fail, you will die, and you fail or succeed depending on how popular you are, or if you're able to complete the challenge or not.
Okay.
I'm surprised you've never heard of Real Account. It's one of the more famous ones.
Just never heard of it.
Yeah. It was okay at first, and then the main character got replaced.
Ooh, Ooh, those are bad moments.
And wanna know what makes it worse?
What?
It was by his brother, who was supposed to be dead.
Oof.
Basically, the OG main character goes through like the first section of the manga, and he's using a fake name, which is his dead brother's name,
Uh huh.
and it's such a at first it's interesting because the main character is going through it. He's like a regular guy trying to deal with the survival situation. But then we get to the end of the first arc, and it turns out, nah, this guy wasn't actually the guy we thought he was. He was the brother of some other guy who was actually at the top of the list, and we now focus on him instead. And it's fucking boring, and I hate it. But those first few,
But you know, I bet I can understand. I understand how you feel. I know the perfect.
what,
I know the perfect comparison
what?
when they replace Steve from Blue's Clues.
I know, right? It's like the first
Like
main character.
who's this dude Joel? Like coming out of nowhere.
Like at first, the main character was supposed to be like a relatable guy, and he kind of was, and then he continued along that route, and then we find out his identity was fake for no reason, and his then we move on to the perspective of the brother, which would be interesting if we literally don't talk about the original main character ever again.
They literally don't mention him.
No, they mention him, but that I mean he comes back as a villain, and we have no idea why.
It sounds corny.
Like the story started off so nice, and I liked it, and then they just fucked it up.
Like that's how you know the writer was like was running out of ideas, so he had to put up something.
Also, the OG concept is so good. It's focused around social media and how your popularity depends on how everyone views you, or if you live or die. Which in modern society, it's like, hey, that's an interesting concept because it's like, oh, how popular are you online? Do you have an online thing, or are you just like non-existent? You know?
Yeah.
But then they fuck up the story, and I'm like, it could have been so much better. You know? Uh,
All right. We already went past the limit, but you really got
I
me interested in that.
like when I first read it, the first arc is so nice and I like it, but then it just goes downhill. You know?
It just never returned.
Nope.
All right. I wasn't. I didn't think of another thing, but let's see. What's another one? What's another one? That's another one. Oh, a battle royale. So I'll just roll something. I didn't have an idea, so I'm just gonna say battle royale.
Well, real account counts as that. If I could use that again,
All right.
because it is technically a whole lot of people playing a game to see who survives.
It didn't technically count in apocalypse thing, but like that it definitely counts there.
Well, eventually we get back to the real world and we see everything is fucking destroyed, so I kind of counted it.
Oh.
Is the main reason.
Oh. So I guess that is apocalypse. So you don't get a point for that. Think of something new.
Think of something new? Fine. Okay, so there's this manga. I'm pretty sure it's either Chicken's Game or Wolf's Game, where basically a group of people who played this game online meet for the first time and are all captured and put into a warehouse where they're trying to escape. And it's based off the game they were playing. You know how Among Us works, where there's an imposter and there's everyone else?
Yeah.
It's literally that, but it was done before Among Us, and I like it
That
because
sounds
there
cool.
was basically all the characters have like a mark on them that identifies them as a player.
But is there any more players or just them?
Oh, it's just the group of friends that were playing the game online.
Okay.
It's like Wolf's Game or Chicken's Game. I don't remember the exact name, but it was one of those two.
So they got to so what's exactly the game?
Oh, it's the same game that they're playing online, where it's there's an imposter who is killing the other people, and you have to figure it out, or else all of you die.
Like actually die.
Yes.
Damn. And it was before Among Us.
Yes.
That's cool. What's the name?
Mm-hmm. It's Liar's Game? Or is that is that the sequel? Does it have a sequel?
You can search it. You can search it up for that. I'll let you search up for that for this one.
Okay.
Okay, it's actually sounds like something I'm gonna bookmark.
Oh, I have to find. Apparently, I was wrong about the name because I can't find it.
Ah,
But that is the concept of it.
I'll give you a full point anyway.
Uh,
Any more?
well, there are a bunch that I can think, but I'm just not getting the names. You know that there's the original Battle Royale where it's a bunch of school students. It's a classic, but I don't remember the name. It's basically a bunch of school students. There's an announcement. The announcement is like kill each other, and they do.
That sounds like Danganronpa.
Well, I'm pretty sure most battle royales were based off of this one. Was it literally just called Battle Royale?
Wait, did it had like a did it had like a live action version?
Yeah, it had a live action version.
I'm pretty sure it's called Battle Royale.
Well,
I'll give you a point for that.
I'm pretty sure it's just called Battle Royale. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
the OG Battle Royale.
Uh, I got 43 more to go. All right, so next topic.
Okay.
Let's see. Next, all right. Huh. Also, wasn't thinking about this. So I'm just gonna give you a freebie.
Okay.
I'm good. This one is probably this. All right. This one's probably gonna be your easiest one.
What is it?
Harem.
Harem? Just any harem.
Yeah, harem.
Two love room. I hate being under pressure. I'm always bad at this.
How
Okay.
are you brain farting right now?
Okay. High school DxD.
Mm-hmm.
Does fate count? Does fate count?
Technically, no.
Okay. Okay. It says. Fuck me. I said High School of the Dead, and you said I can't reuse anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
What?
Someone commented. Someone commented on the stream.
Oh, nice. What did they say?
No. Maki no Hara Shoko friend. They said they put their friend code on the stream.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna add you. There's
Harem.
my friend code. Right there. I'm gonna leave it on stream. Now I'm just gonna put in yours. 007
Date Alive,
164
Date Alive to Love Ru, High School DxD,
6 8
Zero no Tsukaima?
Zero
Does that count?
Mosukama. All right.
Does it count?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
although there's
you already
multiple.
said that, so it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay, okay.
And
High school.
friend request. There you go.
Do
Friend
reverse,
request
do
sent.
reverse harems count?
It's a harem.
Okay, so, what's the classic reverse harem? Shit. Oh, wait. Evangelion. Just go. And Rama half. Those two just came to my head just now.
That was literally a freebie.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I'm not good under pressure. Rama half and Evangelion. Rama half, the OG one. And of course now I'm thinking all of them. Golden Boy is an OG harem. It's always when I don't have any pressure anymore. It's when I finally start thinking.
If you're still watching, you can join in too. Like name some manga or anime that fits the topic I'm saying. Next one. Who? A cooking series.
I can't fucking believe. So remember when we were talking about survival?
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't mention Kaiji.
Kaiji?
Kaiji Ultimate Survivor, yeah.
What's it about?
It's you know Kaiji Ultimate Survivor.
I do?
Yes, you do. Look it up. You'll understand. You recognize the art style. I know you do.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, but you recognize the art style.
Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. Gambling Apocalypse?
Just look up Kaiji Ultimate Survivor.
I guess I did.
Yeah, you recognize the art style, right? You know which one I'm talking about.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Kaiji is the survival one. Kaiji is put into a lot of different situations where he has to survive his way out by playing games or gambling or whatever he has to do.
I've never seen this before.
Well, no, but you recognize it, right?
No.
Look at images.
I'm looking at the pictures.
You're telling me you don't recognize this iconic art style.
No.
I've told you about this before.
I'm blanking.
That's fair. I do that sometimes. Oh wait, what's the current thing again?
Current one is a cooking series.
Oh, cooking. I mean, Gohan count?
Huh?
Do spin-offs count? Like
Sure,
spin-off.
sure.
So, okay, Emiya Gohan. The
Of
Fate Stay
course.
Night.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that.
Shekuga no Shoma.
Uh-huh.
Toriko.
Okay.
Those are the big three that I thought of. Now cooking from there.
You have two more.
Wait, I said three already? Oh. There's this one that I read where it's basically the main character and the main character is focused on the main character and his childhood friend are basically just like cooking whatever. I don't remember the name at all. It's usually just classical Japanese food, but I'm blanking on the name.
Okay. All right. What I'm doing is not cheating. It's not at all.
What?
But I'm using my manga app to find genres and and just putting it up. It's not cheating.
Okay. Oh wow! I just realized I could have said Shekugeki no Shoma for harem.
Yeah, you could.
I could have, but there's no way, right? I would have. Then I would have run out of cooking anime.
All right then. How about this?
Okay, what? Wait, how many more cooking do I need?
Oh, you only needed 2.
I needed 2. There was this one isekai that I read, which is focused around cooking. Basically, the main character is sent to another world, and he's contracting with Fenrir, and he's just cooking on a journey with him.
Just cooking.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. By the way, cooking do things like beer count? Like food in general?
Yeah, sure.
Then there's one that I actually like. It's a slice of life one where the main character. There are a bunch of characters, but the main character is the wife of someone who is a bartender, and the whole thing is structured around him and making different types of alcohol.
Ah. Did it give out the recipes?
Huh?
Did it give out the recipes?
Yeah, they do. It's
Ooh.
different type. They talk about alcohol and how different mixtures work. Too bad about the name, though.
Oof. Well, time's up.
Okay.
The idea I got next was, wait, I need to relook at it again.
Okay.
It was, oh yeah, esports.
Esports?
Yes. Like it's main character or a group of characters, and they're playing a game and and it's competitive.
The first one that comes to mind is King's Game, but since you're specifying esports, like I can name a bunch of sports anime, but esports specifically is tough.
Technically, it is esports since they do go to competitions.
No, but isn't esports usually for specifically like video game?
It's a King's Game is a video game.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't name many competitive video game like things. I can name a bunch of regular sports manga where their main characters are being competitive, but I can't name esports. The main one that comes to mind is King's Game and like nothing else. There's Fukatsu no Jo. Technically, they play Go online at some point, but the Go is a board game. Does Yu-Gi-Oh count?
It's not technically an esport.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can think of a bunch of competitive like games which are like virtual, but actual like video games I can't think of. I'm basically I don't have any idea. What do you? I don't know. I can't do this one.
All right.
What did you have for this actual thing though?
What I had?
Yeah, like what were you expecting me to come up with?
I know something.
Like if you're talking about, there's a bunch of VR ones where they're.
I found this hilarious.
What?
I found your entire explanation of why you said you couldn't. Your only thing that comes up was King's anime or King's Game.
Why?
Because that was the exact manga I was looking at when I thought of the idea.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, unless we're talking about VR, which there are a few I can think of, but like other than that, I can't really give anything for you. Because there are a bunch of VR ones where the main character's trying to become like the strongest that I have.
Okay, another throwaway genre.
No, but wait, does like the VR ones count? Because I could give you like a bunch of those.
A VR?
Yeah, VR. Like the main character is competitively trying to get either money or become the top player in a VR game.
Okay, sure.
The first one that comes to mind is Overgeared. The main character is basically trying to he gets a blacksmithing class and he's trying to make a lot of money. And he's also trying to become stronger and more famous through the game.
Okay.
Those are the first two that comes to mind. There's this one that's called It's like Dragon something. But basically, the main character is in an MMO and he's trying to become stronger in it. Which, it's like Dragon something? Dragon Knight? It's Dragon something. Shit.
Dragon Tales.
It's not Dragon Tales.
The Dragon Tales was an anime.
If Dragon Tales was an animal, that'd be great.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The next one. Main character goes to a high school full of females.
Only females?
Yes.
Okay. It was Infinite. It was. Oh wait, I remember the name. It's Infinite Dendrogram. I didn't remember the name. I looked it up. It's Infinite Dendrogram. Basically, the main character is put into an MMO and he's trying to become strong in it. That's basically the main concept. But it's Infinite Dendrogram. Okay, so you want one where the main character is a male and he goes to an all-girls school?
Yes.
That becomes tough, man. Like,
you know what?
I can't even think.
You know what?
What?
I'm giving you a bone for that one.
Why?
Because that sounds pretty tough as well. So you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm changing the one key difference of this entire game.
What?
Instead of just naming manga, you can name video games, and that also including visual novels as well. So you can name out visual novels as well.
The main problem is that I don't remember the names of these things.
Just give a description.
Okay, so the first one that came to mind was actually no, this one doesn't count. The main character is put into the school, right? But he just so happens to be in a school with only. The school is like a normal school, but he's in a classroom with only female students.
Okay.
Does that count? Like, his classroom is only female students, but the school is not.
Alright, I'll give you a freebie for that one.
I have the actual name for it. It's My Girlfriend is a Villain. It's not technically a manga, it's a Korean manga. It's Chinese. Does that
translated?
count? Yeah, it's translated.
Sure.
By the way, can I have one where the teacher is the main character in an all-girls school?
Okay.
Negima.
Negima?
His classroom is all female.
Okay.
Fucking. Which one was the one with the dense protagonist? I know this helps a lot, but the one with the dense protagonist. You know what I'm talking about? Like the one.
A genre with a dense protagonist.
Yeah. Like you know that
dense protagonist.
No. I'm talking about the one manga where it's a harem and it's all girls, but the main character is dense. You know that one I'm talking about? If that I'm trying to get you to remember the name because I don't. The main character's name is Issei.
Wait. Is it all go? Oh, I already know. I figured it out. I already know.
Yeah, see, I don't remember the name, but I know the main character's name.
He's dense, and he didn't understand until he literally had to go in their minds.
Yeah, that dumbass. That counts, right?
Yes, that he counts. The name of it is fuck
Yeah, I know,
Infinite
right?
Shadows.
Like
Infinite Shadows.
Infinite Stratos. I knew it was an I.
Dense motherfucker.
This dense motherfucker.
He really puts the title on dense.
Like this man's a black hole.
It's like all the fucking like fucking brain cells he has.
Just like I don't think he has any is the problem. How many is that now? Like 3 or 4?
Yeah. Honestly, I
Uh-huh.
wasn't keeping track of time.
Okay.
All right. Another examples you could have already done.
Oh yeah, sure. I have a few ones with teachers, but I don't know if you count those.
One you could say was Princess of Angela. I mentioned that multiple times.
Oh, I completely forgot that thing's existence.
Yep. And Fruits of a Gazaya.
Well, that's kind of debatable given there was only like 6 students.
Technically counts. But technically majority of the cast was female.
Well, yes, but do you count that as a school? Well, it is a school, but it's like there's 6 students in it.
Yeah. Technically
But
was a school. It technically was a school.
technically was a school, sure. All right, what's the next
Oh,
concept?
Choco final response. Stop. All right, another genre. All right. No, legit. When we were talking about Infinite Stratos, that lost my train of thought.
Damn.
Like talking about that dense guy.
It's like he just drains your intelligence from you.
He really does. Oh, mystery, a detective manga,
Detective?
or just a detective series.
A Detective Conan, Lupin the Third. Does Ace Attorney count?
Is it technically? Sure. I'll give you to that.
Professor Lupin?
Professor Lupin. What's that?
Wait, no. It's not Professor Lupin. Is it Professor? Wait, can I check? Can I look this up?
Alright, sure.
No, I'm saying. No. That's Lupin the Third. I got the names mixed up. Was it the main character calls the professor, who is a detective professor, which does not help a lot. It's a game. Professor Layton. Professor Layton. Not Lupin, it's Professor Layton.
Okay.
It's a detective thing. The main character. The professor's a detective.
Okay.
So that's like 4 already.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Uh huh.
I'm at my 10th. I only have 10,000 left.
Oh, so that's like 5 summons.
Alright, so continue.
It's like I thought of something else, but it's like I don't remember the full name. I just remember the end of it is like Detective Kun. Basically, the main character is a surrogate. The main character acts like he's a detective and tries to figure things out, but he's always wrong.
And someone else solves it.
No. There was never a mystery in the first place. It was always just a simple solution, but he just overthought it.
Damn. Okay, you ready?
Oh no!
Final friend summon.
I actually got the name. It's Detective Kun. You're so reliable.
Oh. I have my last summon.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna skip this. I'm gonna let it play out. All right. So first thing I get, a single amber, not even like a 2, just a single amber.
I see.
Next one, a craft essence awakening, single star. A A 5-star Hellfire Amber for caster.
I see.
2-star Craft Essence Gloom. Two-star Craft Essence Mercy. A single Amber. Come on, come on, come on, come on. A combat. That another single Craft Essence. Come on, come on. Synchronization. Come on. And I literally got a Phantom of the Opera.
I don't know what that is.
Exactly. The last one. That was it. I have 4 extra summons with my remaining friend points. Let's see. I got Shinji. Not good signs.
Getting the Max Shinji. Wait, no, that's the wrong one.
Combat. Third one. A single star. I got Benkei.
Benkei, not even the real one. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Pretty sure that's his whole thing.
And a 2 Amber, a 2-star Amber. That was all my friend summons.
That's all they bring. Disappointment. Don't worry.
But there's something that you have to see.
Well,
are you watching my stream?
I'm not.
I forgot to tell you.
What happened?
You see it?
I don't see anything right now. I do not see it. I see nothing currently. So am I supposed to be seeing something right now?
I got
or
10 more friend points because of the New Year's.
Okay.
You didn't see it?
No.
I just got it from the bag.
I'm not watching your screen, and I'm not watching the stream either.
Damn. I did all that dramatic stuff for nothing.
You're not even screen sharing right now.
Yeah, because I can't use it.
Oh, yeah. I don't have a link to your stream either.
Damn, I forgot about that. Well, I'm about to be done anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, okay.
I just need to burn some of these materials. Yeah, you can continue with anything else.
Yeah. So I found the story again. Basically, the main character, literally chapter 1, it messes up his first deduction.
Okay.
It starts off with the main character with someone waking up the main character, and she's like, "You've been sleeping since first period. How do you sleep all day?" But then the main character's like, "Wait a second. There's no way the school day is over because it's only third period." Basically, the way he logics this out is that the board which he is supposed to clean has already been cleaned, or there was nothing written on it in the first place, meaning there's no way it could be at the end of the day. The person who woke him up also doesn't seem to have cleaned anything because her clothes aren't dirty. And that's pretty much it. And the clock on the wall is broken, so he can't use that. Want to know how he was wrong?
How?
It was the end of the day. She just changed her clothes after they got dirty.
And he really thought he solved that.
Yes.
Damn. He's probably the worst person to bring into like a class trial.
Look. His line of reasoning was solid, right? You could understand where he's coming from.
Okay.
If he just wasn't wrong, you know?
All right. Let's see. Another thing. Final round, because I'm running ideas, and I got nothing.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
I can do one. No, I can't do. I'll say I can do one last sum, but I can't do that. Final round, and that's basically say just random series.
Any random series you said?
Yes.
That's kind of tough, man. Should I just start off with the obvious?
Just do whatever you want. It's just random series.
One Piece, best series, amazing. Read it. Berserk, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach. I'm just naming off popular shonen at this point.
Well, this entire summoning was a waste of time.
Yeah, remember when I said you weren't gonna get him?
I'll get him someday.
Someday is not today, though.